If there's someone you can feed, please do that. I promise you, there's always that blessing attached to being kind. There are people whose doors have opened in life, not because they deserve the doors to be opened, no, but because their grandparents did something so nice for people. You find someone saying, hey, you're so-and-so's daughter. Oh, I remember what your mother did for me. You come. You find someone, was maybe going to be rejected from an interview. But because they hear that name and they remember what their parents did, they're like, are you so-and-so's son? Yes. Oh, your father was a kind man. Your father did this for me. The father is not here anymore, but the son is reaping off the kindness of the father. If you can bless someone, it doesn't have to be monetary. You could help someone like in wisdom. You can decide to say, let me show kindness to a street kid. Let me show kindness maybe to people in my village, my kinsmen. Let me just show kindness. Because at the end of the day, there is a blessing. There is a blessing that follows that act of kindness. So Jonathan's son was remembered because the father did good to David. I don't know if you're doing the same, but remember that's a seed you're seeding for your children or generation. And if you're not kind, still, some doors will be closed off. Yeah, people will be like, no, don't tell me. Some doors will be shut on your generation. Why? Because you are not kind. The Bible says we reap what we sow. For you can't expect to reap what? To reap kindness. That you've been rude, you've been bad, you've been that person who didn't wish people well. You're that person and you want people to... No, that's not how it works. I don't know who God is talking to, but there's someone God is talking to. That you need to show kindness. Like, and like I told us, it doesn't have to be money, all these, tangible things. Even prayer. There are people you take into prayer. You have compassion on them. You're like, this person is battling with, barrenness. Yeah? And you take it into prayer. One day, you'll also be in a place where you need prayers. And God will cause someone to pray for you because you also did the same thing for someone. Maybe someone is crying right now. Be the shoulder on where they lay their heads to cry. Don't say, Yeah? You reap what you sow. Show kindness by praying for them. Maybe it's a mental thing. Someone is battling it. Don't be around to judge. Show kindness. Maybe someone has made a mistake. It's a grave mistake. And you're able to bail them out. Do that. Because when the time comes, you will also be bailed out. When the time comes, your children shall be paid school fees for. When the time comes, doors will open for you just like you open doors for another person. When the time comes, you will also get, because you also did the same for someone else. Don't expect things to be done for you when you haven't done them for people. So God is speaking to you today. Show kindness. In whichever way, whichever dimension, show kindness. That your father should also be able to forgive you. Because if you don't forgive, then why would the father forgive you? Simple logic.
Download the Salt Media app from the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store.